Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm recording a new videos tutorial, and today I'm going to show you guys how to shoot a panorama with your DJI Mavic. So in my case, I have a DJI Mavic 2, and it's pretty simple. So when you're up in the air, you're just gonna shoot and then overlap each image by 30%. 30%. Like, I already prepared one a series here. So you just go, yeah, you just turn your drone around, and every time just by overlaps by 30%, you take another shot until wherever you want to end this. So once you import this into Lightroom, you're gonna go to develop and start making your changes. So I normally, where do I start? I just pick the first image and see what I can do with this image first. So let's go first to lens correction, and then remove the chromatic aberrations, and then enable profile corrections. And then it's not like automatic in this case, so I don't know why. So you go to DJI, in my case is the DJI Mavic. That's all I can choose, so I'm going to choose this. You can see it just corrects the distortion basically. So we got the basics for this. So now we're gonna see what we can do to dehaze this picture here basically. I'm gonna level up the contrast a little bit, and then I'm gonna go lower the highlights a little bit and see if I can get some details back here. Okay, and I'm gonna push the shadows up a little bit so we can see, maybe clear this area a little bit. But we're shooting against the sun, so it's pretty hazy, and then I don't think we can save anything more. This is all we can do, and maybe I can see what I can do with clarity. So I think you can go pretty high up there, but then that's too much. That's overkill. So I'm gonna do a little bit. So, and then here you can dehaze the image a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more vibrance. So let me see this dark area, if we can raise this a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all we can do, because we're shooting against a really bright sun here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna copy all the settings to all the images and select them all and cinch. We're gonna OK it. So it's gonna copy all the settings throughout the series. Okay, let's see. It needs to be consistent. So I'm gonna change this image a little bit individually to make it more dramatic a little bit. So I'm gonna select this area here. I'm gonna brighten this a little bit, and I want to emulate the sun a little bit. So we're gonna make it a little bit warmer here. So I'm gonna lit up this building a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. It looks a little surreal if I blow this up a little too much. And then a little bit here, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to copy this to the next one. Now that looks like an overkill, but I need to change it because the position is not right. So I'm going to have to shift this over. Okay, and building. So the exposure it's a little different, so you may want to just adjust that back. Oops. Brighten up a little bit here. Okay, so we don't have to change this one anymore, because this one I think I set it on, I mean it's on auto on the drone, so it's automatically adjusted here already. So I'm gonna individually change this a little bit. I'm gonna make this a little warmer. This is like purely personal preference, whatever looks better for you. So on to the next one. I think I'm gonna copy this over. I just want this building to be a little bit warmer, so it doesn't change too much. Still the same. So we have pretty much the same setting throughout the series here. Make sure, okay. So we're pretty much done here with the adjustments in Lightroom. So next thing I want to do is export all these images. So now it's really up to you. Let's do TIFF. I think you know, we want the best resolution as best as we can. So we're gonna choose a folder here on title, not panorama, and then let's make a new folder called number 2. Okay, and then okay, export. Okay, now that we have exported all the images here, we're gonna go to Photoshop. Let me close this, and then go to File, Import. No, where is that? Automate, Photo Merge, and we're gonna browse the files, panorama, and select all the files. Okay, so I normally just choose the auto, so it automatically detects like whatever it is, and then I think it works perfectly fine. So normally I leave this off. I don't know exactly what geometric distortion correction. So I'm gonna check this one. So this one allows it'll automatically fill like the blank spaces for you. So let's, you know, click OK and see what's gonna happen. All right, there we go. So as you can see, it automatically puts it in all these different layers here, and with the mask. And then here's the layer that I talked about. It'll fill in like all these spaces that are blank. Oops, shit. All right. But you have to check. Sometimes it does a pretty good job, but sometimes it's not. So here's no problem, but when it's just when it fills in automatically these spaces, I mean, you will have to correct it yourself and just crop it off basically here. So as you can see, so this is a little tough here, but you can manually, you know, do it, or some spots like here it's okay, but most likely you're gonna have to manually you know, clone this part. This is the hardest part. It's pretty messed up here, so you're gonna have to, you know, either crop it or just, you know, clone some of the spots here. So this is hard, but you know, take some work. But I don't, you know, I don't want to show you this. This is too much work. So I do have some images that I have done already, so I can show you guys at the end. But it looks pretty amazing. I mean, everything is automatic. Let me see. So here you can see these different layers here. So it stitch all these images automatically for you. So it's pretty good. Let me zoom in, and then you can see I don't think there's any errors, so it does it pretty accurately. Now you can see here. So that's pretty much it. So at the end, I'm gonna show you a little slideshow like of all the other images I've taken with a drone, and enjoy. Thanks for watching.